Hello, TikTok family. Happy Halloween. Did you guys dress up today? What was your costume? Where are you guys from? Let me change the lighting on this. Change the lighting on this. Change the lighting on this. There we go. That works. Hello, hello, hello. First be, oh, you're a social worker. Thank you for being a social worker. Hey, Angel, or Angela. That's my sister's name. She's special needs, and she always says, Julie, my name, Angie, like angel. And I always say, you are an angel. Hello from Kentucky. Camille, welcome. Happy Halloween, Audrey. Anybody dress up today? My eldest is really into Stranger Things, and she was Max. I keep saying Sam. She was Max from Stranger Things, and then her dog was the Cassette. Yeah, she's so sweet. Here, 1 second. I always have my mint gum I have to get out. I am going to be coming on here to do readings today if anybody's interested. I come on from time to time in between my appointments, and I do readings by donation, and today they're $30. So I always just come on in between my readings just to see. If not, can chat a little bit. I like at least one moderator on here, although I know my moderators aren't used to me going on this late. But I am going to make an announcement that I'll probably be going on here a lot later now with the time change. Hey, from Liverpool. Yeah, perfect. So I am doing these, Camille, by donation. If you wonder how to do the donation, you can double tap here and you'll see my Venmo. My Venmo is Julie-Dart. And once I receive the donation, I'll start your reading. Hey, Sharon. Did anybody else dress up today? We have we have two downtown areas, and yesterday was not raining, but all the kids were out. And I love how, do any of your towns do this, you guys, where they have trick-or-treating? Yeah, I'm okay. How are you, Jen? I'm sleepy, if you're looking at my eyes. Sleepy. Long day, lots of rain in between readings, but I wanted to come on here and do some readings by donation. One of the things that I was going to say, though, it was so fun going outside and seeing the kids trick-or-treat. It was so fun just to see them. And I love when businesses kind of get involved. Yes, thank you, Audrey. Yes, I do come on here from time to time and do free readings. Today's a day where I'm doing donation readings, and you only have Cash App. That's okay. Why are people asking if I'm okay? Yes, I'm okay. I'm sleepy today, but I'm okay. If you're following me, I do come on here time to time and do free readings. I've been a handful of times, so that's one of the things. Yeah, I look like I was crying. It's because it's raining outside. No, not crying. I think I have winter allergies, you guys. Definitely not crying. But this is later in the day. I get bags under my eyes when I get allergies. But thank you for checking. Yeah, it's my sleepy eyes. Sleepy. I think the weather too, this is our first, Angela, there we go. This is our first weather where it's really like rained hard, and we were out all day with the pups in the cold air. Oh, thanks, Janelle. You're so sweet. Yeah, sleepy and cozy. So Angela, thank you for being here. One of the things that I love to do, and everybody else, thank you for being here as well. I love to do these readings, and the way that I do them. Hi, Adrian. Happy Halloween. Um, the list is open. I'm only going to do 2 readings as I'm going to go and get ready. Yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. Just sent. Yeah, you definitely did. Angela, right? Angel or Angela? Angela Oliver. Okay, so the way it works, and I think I have one moderator on here, so thank you, Audrey, for being here, is when I do group readings, and this is more like a group reading, I like to do it where if there's one specific person that you want to hear from, I don't need to know their name, sweetie. I just need to know who they are in relationship to you, and I can pull them forward if that makes any sense. So this is for Angela. Some of you might start saying, oh, I have a family member, and then Joanne as well. So then I'm going to be done. Hi, Corey. I'm right in the middle of doing 2 readings. I'm doing a reading for Angela, and I'm doing one for Joanne. Yes, thank you. Okay. So you're Joanne. Yes, okay. So Allie, sweetie, I'm doing 2 readings right now, and I'm just Joe. Okay, I am just Joe. Okay, my reading's going to be closed after this because I'm going to do a reading tonight. Allie, I'm going to start doing a reading already. You keep saying son, 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 and Diane, you keep saying your nephew. The only people who should be talking right now is Angela and Joanne. I'm doing your reading after. So if you guys, I used to be a preschool teacher. Thank you for being here. I'm going to ask you what I used to ask my students. Please sit crisscross applesauce. And Angela is the one who I'm giving a reading to right now. And everybody, yes, come back another time, please. But welcome for being here. So Angela, if you can do me a favor, and when I'm saying this, Angela should be the only one talking. So Angela, if you can do me a favor and tell me who you want to hear from. I don't need to know. Kim's here. Hi, Kim. Welcome and happy Halloween. So Angela, did we lose you? Angela should be the only one talking, and I've got great moderators on here. So what the moderators will do if it's not your turn to get a reading and you start talking, they'll go ahead and mute you. Please don't take that personally. They're just doing this so I can do it. Okay, Angela, you're here. So is there anybody specific that you wanted to hear from? Because I am a psychic medium. And when I do group readings, I don't need to know who they are to you, Angela. I mean, I need to know who they are to you, Angela, but I don't need to know their name. So Angela. And thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you, and everybody else, thank you for being here, your mom. Okay. Can I ask you, I want to pull your mom through, definitely. Can I ask you also, did someone smoke either here or crossed over? So I try to do your reading and I immediately start tasting smoke in my mouth. And can I ask you, did your mom pass away from cancer? Oh my God, yes. Okay. Who's the smoking one? And Angela should be the only one coming, even if you guys are like, okay, she did not. Okay, I feel like I'm having someone else come in as well. Yeah, if you're being muted, it's because I'm giving Angela a reading and you're commenting. Smoker, yes, didn't pass from cancer. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, hold on one second. She's showing me 2, so I don't know if she passed away on the 2nd of a month or the 2nd month, which would be February, but she's showing me 2, and that can also mean that there's 2 people in your family. She starts showing me that. And do you have anybody in your family named Mary Ellen or Mary or Ellen or Mary Helen? Mary Ellen? Either here or crossed over. It'd be your mom's way of showing that to me. And I don't know if do you have a special blanket of your mom's? I keep seeing patches. Did you by chance take your mom's clothing and like make something else out of it? You know how like people do that, like the patches of clothing? I just keep seeing that. And I don't know if you're right now, like if you have a dog. I feel like as I'm giving you this reading, I feel like I'm petting a dog. So I don't know if you know, but I kept a dress. Okay, just small things are like the way that they show me. If it's close to that, then I'm going to. I understand. I don't know what the patch is. Can I ask you? Did anybody aside from your mom? You do have a dog. As I feel like I don't know if you're petting your dog right now, but as I'm giving you this reading, I feel like I'm going like this. And this is just your mom's way of trying to show that. She shows me too. So I don't know if she had 2 times where she almost couldn't make it. And even if you're complimenting me, thank you. Please try not to comment because I'm trying to just focus on Angela's energy, but thank you for being here. Hold on one second. Did your mom have something wrong with her head, sweetie? Did your mom have stroke or something? I literally can't, like part of my face is getting numb, and that's usually their sign to show me that. 2 could be February, my dad's birthday, who is also passed. Thank you. And that would just be his way of saying, hey, I'm not chopped liver over here. She had a lot of mini strokes. Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not happy that she had those. Obviously, I'm just glad that she's showing me how she passed away. Can I just pause here for a moment and say, I don't know how else to say this. Your mom's kind of a badass. Do you know what I mean? She's like, after getting diagnosed with things, it's like she fought the good fight, and it took a lot to get to keep your mom down. Do you know what I mean? And in a way, before I forget to tell you this, I really feel like you need to understand how proud your mom is of you. And I don't know why I keep hearing this name, Mary Ellen. So do you? Yes, she was stubborn, but she used that to fight. Do you know what I mean? She used that to fight. She used that to fight. If you're commenting, I'm in the middle of a reading, but thank you for being here. Hold on one second. Say the thing that you were going to say. Not a Mary or an Ellen. Mary Ellen. Okay, that's okay. Just put it to the side. Sometimes they're showing us people in the family, and sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, that's my neighbor who passed. I don't know why they show me the names that they do. Who's Marjorie to you? Because if it's Mary Ellen but you say Marjorie and it's M-A-R, then I stick close to that. So who's Marjorie to you, Angela? Please read what the moderators are saying so you guys can understand what's going on. Is your grandmother crossed over also? I'm telling you, I don't like this standard sign, but I really think somebody quilted because I keep seeing patches put together, and she comes through every time in every reading you've had. She's a force, and you come from, I've done readings for people like for you before, and you come from a really strong line of women. Do you know what I mean? There's strength in this feminine energy within your family. Does that make sense to you? I just feel like it reminds me of My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Did you see that movie, Angela? She says, yes. Okay. In My Big Fat Greek Wedding, she says, but Mom, that dad's the head of the house. You always say that. She goes, he is, but the woman is the neck, and we show the head which way to turn. I keep getting that with your family. Does that make sense to you? You're thinking on the patches. That's okay. Put it to the side. Sometimes it makes sense right away. Yes, she's like, yeah, that's exactly right. And sometimes it's down the line that you'll start to understand. Can I ask you, are you also a writer? Your dad's like, what am I, chopped liver? Because you're the female energy's coming in, and your dad's like, hi. Is there a J? Did your dad have a J name? J or G? I'll hear them the same, mom or dad. And let me pull back a little bit here. There's a younger male. I'm trying to understand if she's showing me with you. So I don't know if you have a younger brother. Middle name. Okay, thank you. I don't know if you have a younger brother, but I keep seeing a younger male, and I can't tell if she's saying they're here or there, or if you have a son. Okay, hold on one second. No? Okay. Put it to the side. Someone's showing me younger man. They keep showing me that. If you're commenting while I give you a reading, while I'm giving someone else a reading, you probably will be muted, but just listen to the moderators on what to do. Are you saying, do you have a son? You have a son. That's it. Okay, thank you. Was he born after your mom passed, or is there something very special? Sandy, I'm going to send you some love, sweetie. You can go ahead and have your own channel. Yes, after. That's her way of saying, I'm aware of your son. Do you know what I mean? They show us things that happened when they were here. Hi, Jen. They show us things that happened after they passed. And that's just her way of showing us. And I know everybody thinks, aw, so sweet. And I feel like you're always saying like, my mom never got a chance to meet my son. Well, she's saying, I sent him to you. Like I saw him. I'm getting something in my eye, but I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to tell you, there's something that she's showing me with your son. And I don't know if he daydreams a lot or not, but she's saying wonderful things about him. One, she says that he's smart. Two, she says that he may be, say it again, Mama, that he may be smarter hands-on than he is on paper. So your son is really smart. So if he daydreams in class, it's not because he's not getting it or retaining it. It may be, they're telling me too many things about this right now. Is somebody born in November, or is there somebody with an N name like Nick? Nick? They just showed me. I thought I heard November. Okay, hold on one second. Usually they're really... You're born in November? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let me pull back. Even if you're commenting on something to compliment, thank you so much. I just have to not look while I'm doing the reading so I can focus on her energy. Yes. Okay, thank you. That would be their way of saying this. So, no, Nick. Okay, then so it's November. Okay, perfect. And some people are saying, but this message is for me. Just take it and put it to the side and know that spirits, when I'm giving readings, they'll have a double message for you, but I know I'm just reading Angela. So it's like we're having a conversation and you guys would be like interrupting, but you're welcome to sit here and sit back and relax and just get out your journal and write the messages that are coming for you. But please refrain from commenting. Thank you very much. Show me anything else. I want to show her something really good. Can I ask you, do you guys have an Aries in your family, or did someone pass away in April? Birthday and or passing in April or August, because she showed me like that, but that's usually my sign for April. Your husband. Okay, that's just your mom's way of coming through. So Aries. So if all this happened after her passing and you're like, she missed out on this and she missed out on this, this is her way to tell you, Angela, she's not missing out on anything. She's watching over from the other side and she sees everything going on with you. She is making me feel like my wedding. Okay, perfect. She is making me feel like I don't know if she was rather frail when she passed away, or she's like, I don't know who would say this, like, you're too skinny, you need to eat something. But I feel like I'm pinching someone's skin and being like, your skin and bones. So I don't know if this is your mom showing me that, or if you're not eating enough right now and she would always have you eat. Even if you're saying, hi, sorry, you're probably going to get muted. Pay attention, please, to what the moderators are putting on. She was very thin. Okay, thank you. That's her way of showing me that. Do you know she passed in the middle of the night, Angela? Did your mom pass in the middle of the night? I just keep hearing, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night. Did she pass in the middle of the night? Okay, it was during the day. So you have your mom, you have your grandmother, who you said comes through in every reading, and then your dad. Did one of them pass away in the middle of the night? Because it's kind of like your mom's talking and then someone else is trying. They're supposed to behave, but everybody's trying to come through. And your dad passed in the middle of the night. And that's his way. This is the second time he said, gosh, I'm not chopped liver over here. So that would just be his way of coming through. Did you name your son after your dad? Like, I keep hearing Junior. So it would be like, in our family, we do that. Like, my dad's name was John, and my father-in-law's name was James. So my son is John James. Okay. I keep hearing someone's like named after somebody. So hold on one second. Let me go back and see. So if he's not named after him, then there's like similarities, because you literally pointed to your son and said Junior. So it's like, I don't think your son's name is Junior. But it would be like he's a mini me of me, or there's some like similarities. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And do you have your own business? Okay, that's okay. Just put it to the side. Like 98% of what I talk about will make sense. Other 2%, just go ahead and put to the side. And then my last recording of this didn't load on YouTube. But normally what I do is I take it down from TikTok and then I put it over on YouTube so that you can look back at it later. But if you're married, it may be their family coming through too. But I know that when they say something, they always say it for a reason. And I keep hearing they're named after me. So this must be on your husband's side where he's named after somebody, like they're a Junior. This is the way he's showing me. Now let me go back to this grandmother figure, the Marjorie. Did you ever see your son is what? Your son is named after your dad? Because that's what I keep hearing. Named after my husband's grandfather. Okay, I love this because I say they're named after and you're like, no. I'm like, yes, they are. And they're like, no, and which I believe. So I'm like, no, now I have his middle name is, yeah. So then that's how I have more spirits coming in. Can I tell you something? When you have this, like it's like so big, where you have such a big family like this, and they're kind of like your spiritual team, which I'm seeing a lot for you. It usually means that something that you're doing here on this planet is bigger than what you see in front of you, if that makes any sense. So does that make sense to you? Do you ever tell your husband, I want to start a nonprofit for da-da-da-da-da. I want, like you guys have your, I call them muggle jobs because I'm a Harry Potter fan. Like you have your job, but then you have a dream. I know this. I have always felt that way. Thank you. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I saw your name and I said, Angela, my sister, special needs. And she always says, I'm Angie the angel. And I want to tell you that in readings, I do see angels around people. And I know we have our loved ones there. And I can feel Joanne being impatient. I'm coming, Joanne. Please hold on. You're next. You have an extraordinary amount of spiritual team, more so than your average person. So I don't know if you're going to start a business or if I have goosebumps all over. Me too. Okay, I have this up here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's filled of dreams. Sometimes we get dreams that make sense. Like, I'm going to go start in a job as an accounting. I'm going to build houses. And it's like, it's a good job. You understand it. And sometimes you get a vision to do something and it makes no sense. And not to yourself and to other people. And sometimes people may start to laugh at your dream. Do you know what I'm saying, Angela? They may laugh at it. But I feel like it's going to take a good 5 years before everything starts unfolding. It can be faster. I'm just saying like in general. So just know that I'm getting like a field of dreams moment. You're going to think of the idea, or your husband, or together, and then you're going to start having synchronicity. You keep that in mind. Perfect. Because there's something big around you. I can't see what it is, but I know when I look at it, it's like a foundation or an organization, or you're going to come up with your own business. But your business, even starting, and you and your husband remind me of Chip and Joanna Gaines. I don't know why. Do you guys live in, Angela, do you guys live in Texas or something? Do you guys flip houses? Do you own a business together, you and your husband? Do you know who Chip and Joanna Gaines are? They're the couple that has, like, they have that, like, that's a business that they have together, but they have other things that they do in their community. They're big, they're largely known in their community for making changes. So just so you know, I feel like you already have a lot going on your plate right now. I used to, but I don't own my own business. Yes, I know them. Okay. So there's something similar. Yeah, there's something similar between you guys. So just so you know, this is going to be like a spiritual awakening, which is like the movie Field of Dreams, where you're just living your life, minding your own business, everything's fine, but something's missing in your heart saying, pulling you forward, saying, there's more, there's more, there's more. And you're like, I don't know what it is. And then one day you're just going to either have an invention, have a dream, a dream to do something, and then you're going to think it's crazy, and then your husband's going to be like, I thought about that yesterday. So there's something there with you guys that's more so than you can see in front of you. So I am pulling back a little bit. I do want you to know that your mom makes me feel like she is very proud of you. If you want to know if you're a good mom, she just keeps saying that if every mom in the world was like you, the world would be a better place. So I don't know if you're hard on yourself for feeling like there's things that you don't know or you can't do. And she's like, stop that. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop being critical of yourself for saying like if you're not a good mom or not. She's saying you are a wonderful mom. She says, so keep up the good work. Okay, I am pulling back. This is my way of knowing I'm going to be doing. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. You're welcome, because I feel like you always want to know. And that's how she's saying that, okay? So I am pulling back. I know, Joanne, you were waiting patiently for your reading, and I am getting ready for your reading. And thank you. Yeah, thank you, Angela. So these are recorded. You'll be able to play it back later. Just thank you for being here. I'm so glad. Yeah, thank you. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Oh, I love that. So give me a second to get some water. Happy Halloween, everybody. How do we get a reading? There's a lot of different ways you guys can get readings, and I would love to give a reading to all of you guys. So you can go to my website. It's Peace-Serenity, and you can schedule a reading there. Or I come on here from time to time, and it's a reading by donation.
Jocelyn and Ashley are listening downstairs.
Oh, they are? That's so cool. Hi, neighbors. This is so cute. Thank you for telling me that. So welcome, everybody, and happy Halloween. Yes, so the way that it works is I come on here from time to time. I used to come on around 3:30 Pacific Coast time, 6:30 Eastern Coast time, and do readings for people. But now with the daylight savings, I think it's going to be like around this time. I think it's going to be like 5:30 or 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time. So tomorrow I'll be on tomorrow evening, and those will be by a $30 donation too. I'm not going to be doing any other readings tonight, Leah, because I have one more reading after this, so I have to save my energy. Oh, hey, Silver's beautiful. She says, I met a darling little boy named Dominic today. And see, you guys, Silver was one of the people where I just and Nature Inspired Artists. These are people who they can afford a reading either, and I just randomly, if you're following me, I'll just randomly come on, like, I don't know, like I'll just be journaling and feel like somebody needs a message, and I'll come on here and give random readings as well. So I really do try to be of service of any way that I can. These, like I said, are $30 donations, and then I'll be on here tomorrow and the rest of the week too, around this time. Okay. But I do phone readings, and I do Zoom readings, you guys. So without further ado, hi, Sarah Carson. Haven't seen you in a long time. And if you don't want to go to my bio because you're not techie, and I'm definitely not good at that stuff either. I just learned I'm still learning how to do this on here. You can just go directly through my website. So Jenny, I don't know if you have time to do that. Thank you for being here. The best moderators in the world. They keep everything safe so that when I'm giving you a reading, nobody else can comment or heckle, which is so important so I can keep my energy high. First time here. Sorry you can't afford it right now. That's okay, Princess. Princess Paula, like I said, there are 4 people on here that I've given random readings to just by popping on, and so I do those at random. Another place I'm going to start doing readings that I haven't yet, just because I have more people on here, is Instagram. So I'll be offering those over there too. Okay, thanks, Jen. So that's Jenny. She's wonderful. She's giving you my website there, and that's where you can book a reading. So in the meantime, I'm going to be doing Joanne's reading, and the way that I like to do it is, now that hello, first time here, Becca. I'll be able to answer some questions hopefully after. Yeah, Rebecca, I'm not doing random readings today, but if you're following me, eventually I'll come on here. Okay, so I'm going to get my energy ready for Joanne's reading. Joanne, if you're still there, and everybody else, if you can have good manners and sit crisscross applesauce. Like I say, hi, Janae. You will find that after I start doing Joanne's reading, even if you're just saying hi, or gosh, this is a good reading, or that's like my mom too, it's so important to know, please don't comment because you will get muted, but I'm glad there will be double messages for you guys. So get out your journal and write things down and take a note. But I know once I start doing a reading for somebody, I'm strictly only doing a reading for them. So you commenting would be like interrupting our conversation if we were here in person. So, okay, I'm just starting her reading. So Joanne, let me see. Joanne, this will be my last time for a while to reach my mother-in-law. I will be. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on one second. When your mother-in-law comes through, her entire body is aching. So was she bedridden before she passed away? Or did she have cancer? My entire body is like aching. Does that make sense to you, Joanne, when I say that? And is there a T? Yes. Okay, thank you. Is there a T either on, are you not married to her son anymore? So this is your mother-in-law? Why do I feel like your mother-in-law liked you more than her own kids? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if there was some dysfunction in the family, or if you were like, you are still married to him. Do you understand how she says like, she liked you more than, she's laughing. Is this TMI? Should we not be talking about this? I can believe it. Okay, because she makes me feel... And can I tell you, so she reminds me a little bit of my mom, and the only reason I'm talking about this is like my mom, no, it's great. I want it all. Okay. Because that's how she makes me feel, is that you were a candle lighting, like you were Tinkerbell, you were a light within her family. Do you understand? She keeps making me feel like, and you cared about her more than her own kids. Like I feel like Mother's Day, you're gonna like, we have to send flowers, and is your husband an absent-minded professor, or would he forget or something? You'd be like, no, it's your mom's birthday today. He's like, is it today? Are you sure it's not tomorrow? You're like, I have it marked down. So yeah, wow, she's saying, so you were the one to like do these things for her. Do you understand? But you didn't take credit, and you didn't say, oh, he forgot your birthday, so I sent this. You just did it. Yes, he changed when I came into the picture. Yes, that's what I'm getting. And hold on one second. So now that she's crossed over and she's looking to do a life review, she's like, oh my gosh, I thought it was him saying all of that. Yeah, you made them important. Yes, you made them important, and he never did. Yeah, that's what I can see. So I think you're saying he never did, but you're saying it says I never did, but I think you meant he, like they never did. And now that she's crossed over, she's like, but you didn't take credit for that. So she's like, I didn't know you did that. And there's this funny thing about can I ask you, and this is, I'm not trying to make fun of people, but I don't know if she really talked loud because she had a slight problem with hearing in one of her ears. So she didn't realize like how loud she was. Is this your mother-in-law? I keep getting like, it's that kind of feeling like, why are you talking so loud? I just keep getting that. Hold on one second. She showed me a vase just now towards the end. She couldn't hear very well. That's it. And that's it. I feel like I'm talking louder than I need to be. And you're saying towards the end she couldn't hear that well. That's exactly it. Yes, that's exactly it. She keeps showing me a vase, and I'm trying to understand the significance to it, or if she's trying to show me that she is cremated and you have her ashes or some of her ashes. Does that make sense to you when I say that? I don't think she could have passed away. She's like, oh my God, do you have her ashes? She's like, I don't think she could have passed away unless she knew that you were with her son. She's like, she's all, girl, he would lose his keys. He would lose. I just feel like absent-minded professor. Like, he goes through and makes coffee and you know exactly where he went because the drawer's still open, the cabinet's open. You're like, she's like, and he's not going to change. She is showing you that because I thought for an elegant one for her, for the vase, for where she was cremated. See, I didn't know. Sometimes people are actually buried. Sometimes they're cremated. And I'm seeing this. Who does this? I don't know if she's talking about your husband or your son, where it's like they're in the kitchen and you have to go and you have to shut everything after them. That's how she shows it to me. Oh, the urn. Yeah. But I'm going to go back again. I don't, is there a Beverly or a Bob? She literally just went like that. And it can be Robert, but I just saw B like that, either here or crossed over. And are you really big with animals or something? Because I have to tell you, she tells me like you're like Snow White. So I don't know if you have black hair and like fair skin or if you're good with animals, but that's usually the way. Ha ha ha. I can see where she's going with this. So you understand what she's talking about. Okay. There's something about the amount of caring that you did for her that she just didn't see, because you never said, oh, by the way, I did that. You never did. You're just like, honey, we should send this to your mom. And then you did. So she thought it was like either him or both of you, but she didn't realize how much you did. So she just keeps saying thank you. And then can I ask you, was somebody a teacher? Did somebody work for school administrative office or something? School administrative office? I don't know even what I'm trying to say. Did someone work for a college, a school, elementary school, an office? Did someone work in a that's how I'm saying it, right? It's so funny when I do readings, I feel like I get ditzy. An administrative office. She was a single mom and took me right in, and I vowed to take care of her. She was a teacher. Yep. You're so cute, Joanne, because she's all, oh my God. She was a teacher. Yeah. Yeah. You vowed to take care of her. But the thing is that you kept a promise. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if you ever feel like you didn't do enough, or you wish you would have known something about her so you could have done more. But she says, sweetheart, you helped me so much and improved my life and like changed my son for the better. Please don't ever wonder if you did enough. You did enough. I don't know why she keeps saying that. I do feel that way. Well, she says, well, stop it. Stop it. Let it go. It was because of you that things were like, it kept so nice. And I don't know why I'm seeing this. So I have Italian friends, and their mom would iron their bed sheets. So I don't know if you have somebody who would iron bed sheets. This is like a rare thing. Or if you took care of her and you made sure that the sheets were nice and crisp for her always. But I keep getting really clean. I mean, I clean my sheets. I'm getting like a feeling of that. Is this making any sense to you? So I don't know if she's trying to show me that you guys are Italian, or if someone has like, I call them crisp sheets. I'm not sure, but we made sure she was taken care of in hospice. I'm telling you, there's something about clean sheets where you always like, yes, Write it down. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, Adrian. I know you got muted, but thank you for being here. It's only just so I don't get distracted from the thread of the person I'm reading, but thank you for being here. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. It's a thing. There's something about like, now I can smell an iron. So it's something like I put start. Are you trying to show me that you ironed your? Nobody was like, what is that? Like a cleaning like a, that's okay. I'm just going to put it to the side. Now I'm smelling starch and an iron. Tell your husband, because sometimes they'll share things that you know, and sometimes they'll share things that you don't know about. And it can be that when she married her husband, that his mom was like, and when you marry him, you have to iron his sheets. She's like, I'm not doing that. I will tell him. I promise you, I know I'm going to get a message and it's going to make sense, because that's a rare thing and nobody ever does that. So it would be her way of coming in and showing me that too. Hold on one second. Was she incoherent when, hold on, I don't know that song. Oh, do you know a song called Ave Maria? Ave Maria? Okay, was she incoherent when she passed away? Because the thing is I feel like people are around me and I want to talk to them, but I can hear them. And I don't know if your husband is her only son. That's okay. Go ahead and put it to the side. I don't know if her husband is her only, but you sing to her. Okay, thank you. I'm hearing music. Yeah, that would just, but was incoherent when you were singing to her. Then she heard. Do you know what I mean? Then she heard. Hold on one second. Or is your husband her only son, or is he he's like significant to her? Obviously, the child. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And I'm supposed to say like happy anniversary. So is your two sons. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm supposed to say happy anniversary. So did you just have a wedding anniversary? It's like either the anniversary of a wedding anniversary or anniversary of someone's passing. But I'm supposed to say happy anniversary. She just keeps telling me that. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else. She just keeps calling you Snow White. I can't see your picture. Do you have dark hair and fair skin? Are you just really good with animals or something? Or did you dress like Snow White today? No, it's a few months out, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Happy, she says it again. Happy anniversary. So it's not happy anniversary, then it's like somebody's you sort of look like Snow White, because she keeps bringing that up. Okay, say the other thing that you were just going to say. Hold on one second. Because there's some... Oh, you got a dog right after she passed. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, let me go back to the things that I know, because now I'm starting to get that kind of numb feeling. When I get a numb feeling, it's like someone else is trying to come through, and they didn't live the life that they could or should have lived, meaning that they either left the family, went MIA, or drank a lot, and and may have been verbally or physically abusive. But I'm getting rather numb like that. Does that make sense to you? Of anybody on your side or your husband's side, sweetie? And I don't know why I keep seeing a horseshoe. So I don't know if that's a reference for you, because like the horseshoe one way is like bad luck, and the horseshoe the other way is good luck. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Do you have a Steve or Steven? Like an ST? Like Steven? It can be Stacy too. Can you please tell her I'm sorry? Yeah. It's all I want her to know. Sweetie, that's what she just, when your mother-in-law came through and she said, just wipe that state clean, cousin, thank you. That would be the way that she's trying to show me whose side that other person's energy was on. So I'm just going to, if it's okay, her sister's name was Stacy. Yep. See, I'm telling you. So these are things I would not know. Check about ironing the sheets. It's going to be a funny thing. Like, I'm sure if she got married into that family, then her husband's mom was like, you have to iron a sheet. She's like, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? I just keep hearing that's a funny story. So write that down because she'll confirm that. Then she said Steve or Stacy, and you said that was her sister's name was Stacy. So when she comes through, you need to hear this and just let this go. She has nothing but love for you. I don't know why you feel guilty about the things that you're feeling, but they don't make sense to her. And you gave her so much love and were like another daughter to her. You just brought so much joy in her life that she is so literally confused of why you would feel the need to say that you're sorry, because she wants you to let that go. So sometimes we have thoughts about like someone passed and I wasn't able to do this, so I feel bad. And she's like, wipe that slate clean. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I felt it was because I possibly was going to divorce her son. I'm so glad you brought that up, because as they cross, that's why, remember I asked, are you still married to her son? Remember I asked you that? So much guilt. Sweetie, let that go, because when she's on the other side, she's not the same person as she was here. So I'm so glad we're sharing this, because people go over so much guilt. Like, she was like a second mom to you, and you don't want to disappoint her. You were like a daughter to her. She's saying, let that go. She even was saying what a handful he was. Do you know what I mean? She was even saying that. So she knows, sweetie. And now that she's crossed on the other side, yes, this is making sense to you. Now that she's crossed on the other side, she's just looking at the life review, and she just says that at the end of the day, when you cross over, when we all cross over, we're going to want to know that we lived a good life, that we were happy. And if someone is draining, or if you're giving a lot in the relationship and the other person is like not pulling their weight, it's not like you're being tit for tat. Your mother-in-law says it has to take a lot to piss you off, a lot of like ignoring or not paying attention of you. And she just showed me, she just said to Wanda, did you ever watch Fried Green Tomatoes, where the lady, like, she just gets so sick of her husband coming home and drinking his beer and grabbing his, yes, and sitting in front of the TV and ignoring her. She's like, she dresses in saran wrap. She like tries all this stuff to get his attention. So your mother-in-law is showing me that, sweetheart. And then she knows, because I haven't, but I will now watch it again. Yeah. And then Kathy Bates is in it, and she goes, Tawanda. She turns into Tawanda. It's like, you're laughing. Yeah. Because she like helps with everything with her husband, and he's not paying attention. And she just turns, and she's like trying to be quiet and help everybody else. And by this time, her hormones start changing, and she's just like, I have to say, this bothers me when you do this. This bothers me when you do this. And she calls it Tawanda. So maybe rewatch that. But anyway, please know this is her way of coming through. And she's like, absolutely don't want you ever to feel guilty, not a day more in your life. She just wants you to be happy. And yes, she was your mother-in-law, but this whole time she keeps telling me that she loved you more. She loves her family, obviously. Those are her kids. But she enjoyed your company more, and she liked more of who you were. Does that make sense to you when I say that? You were her friend. How many mother-in-laws say that about their daughter-in-laws? Do you know what I mean? You were her friend, and still are now. And friend to friend, everything else aside, she wants to tell you, this is funny because I feel like this does make sense. I'm telling you. That's what she's telling me. And how would I know this? And why did I say, like, are you still married to her son? Because I was like, Hannah, there's something going on here. So she knows. Do you know what I mean? She knows, baby girl. At this point, do what's going to make you happy. She's making me feel like you're very much what I would call an empath and a healer. And many times they're like, they put everybody else forward and they don't think about themselves enough. And she just is saying, yeah, you literally couldn't have known that, right? I am telling you. When I say I'm telling you, and now the sheets, the ironing the sheets, that's going to come up too. It's like weird. It's like if it wasn't ironing the sheets and somebody like ironed somebody's underwear and undershirts. Do you know what I mean? Like it's something odd, something you normally wouldn't iron. You're like, she ironed your socks. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. That will come up because she's showing me that as well. I can move forward now. Good. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. Yes, I'm going to ask now. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to just pull back. I'm so glad that you're finding the comfort that you needed. This is why I do the readings that I do. If you've watched me from time to time, you'll see every reading is completely different. As you can see from watching this, you're welcome so much from my whole heart back to your whole heart. And like I said, I'm doing my best to record these and put these over on YouTube. But I just wanted to pause and say hi. You guys, if you're not following my moderators, please do. They're just amazing. I couldn't do what I'm doing if they weren't holding space for all of us. Thank you for that. And if you're looking for a private reading, I do those on the side as well. Hi, Angelica. Wow, you're amazing. You're amazing too. What you guys don't realize is by you watching, you are holding space for me to do the reading. Hi, Jada. You're new here. Yeah. How do you get a reading, please? Hi, Sunshine Bliss. What a beautiful name. So I come on here from time to time and do readings by donations. Thanks, Alicia. Hi, Martine. Hello, Katie. Oh, I have given you a reading before. Thank you for being here. New here too. We have so many new people. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. So I do readings on here by donation, and then I also do them from my website. I do phone readings. I do Zoom readings. I often joke around and say I'm like Dr. Seuss. I can do the readings in a car. I can do them very far. I can do them in a box. I can do this with a fox. No, I'm just kidding. My first time here, that reading was amazing. Oh, thank you, AJ. Hello, how can I schedule a reading with you? You can go to my website. Did you see Jenny there? She's beautiful. She just put peace-serenity. That's my website. Hi, newbie. Hi, Tawny is your name. What a cute name. Yeah. What is the preferred payment method? I do them via Venmo. I will be on here. Hi, Brandy. I'm actually done doing readings, so I'm going to do another reading tonight, Touching to Connect. I'm new as well. Oh, I'm so glad. Good to know. I would love a reading. Really struggling right now. Alicia, I'm so sorry. Emily, please don't donate tonight as my readings are closed. I will be on here tomorrow, and normally they're $40 for donations. I'm going to extend that for another 2 weeks, where they're only $30. But if you want to sign up ahead of time, because my list fills up pretty quick, you can go to my Venmo tonight and do a $30 donation, and then I'll reach out to you and let you know the next time I'm going live. But you can also go to my website. I do phone readings and Zoom readings as well. Okay, perfect. I want to thank again the moderators. Thank you, God and angels, for this gift. I just love that I can bring healing and awareness to others, to let go of that guilt, and you know that your loved ones are around you always. We come from this loving source. We come here to the earth plane to kind of exchange, learn, love, create, and then we go back there. Your loved ones are not mad at you. They're just 100% love. Even if they had something like, I want you to be an architect, and then they cross over and you didn't become an architect, you've got to just let that go. That's just something that they had in their earthly self. But as they cross over, I'm telling you guys, they just want you to be happy. So happy Halloween, everybody. Silver, thank you for being here. Kim, Jen, and I know I had another moderator. Was it Audrey? Thank you guys so much. Let's give them a round of applause for all the moderators, you guys. I couldn't do what I'm doing unless they were here. Hey, beautiful butterfly, I miss you. I haven't seen you for a while. Round of applause for the moderators. Thank you. All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening. Thanks again for being here. I will try to go on around 6:30. Moderators, I'm going to be going on later. You too, Silver. I'm going to be going on later because we're going to have daylight savings. And so it looks like this is mostly the time, like 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Coast time is going to be when I go on here. Okay. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Shout out to Jocelyn and Ashley for watching, and Caitlin. I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care, you guys. Shout out to Jocelyn and Ashley for watching, and Caitlin. I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care, you guys.